Hey up everyone. Right, let's get to the project. Let's get my exercise for the month out of the way. There we go, that'll do it. So this project is a scrap wood project. It uses some of that old crap wood up, and it's something for everybody. Everybody on any level can make this, but it's interesting, and believe me, it was one of them projects on the face of it I thought would be easy, but it's not actually that easy. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's easy, but it's sort of like head pecking a little bit. Like some of the you know, dimensions and stuff like that, some of the cuts I had to do were just a little bit, threw me a little bit, and I don't know why. I found this project harder than my last project, which was the lamps, believe it or not. So here's the scrap wood. Just using some of my scraps up. Some marking out now. And I just want to ask you guys, future projects, what you'd like to see me make. If you comment below, so give me some ideas and suggestions, it'd be great. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, because apparently YouTube have changed the algorithm, and the thumbs up and the commenting massively helps small channels like myself. So anytime you're around a bladed saw, power saw like that, make sure your hands are well away. Yeah, so this project, it's just a weird one. I just thought I'd have to get it out of my system. I've been putting this project off for quite a while, and I don't know why. I haven't got a clue why. I thought, and like I said on the face of it, I thought it'd be like nice and simple. So I'm just going in with a cut here, cutting everything down to size. Take it nice and easy. That's against a stop block there, so just let that blade stop to prevent the kickback. Nice and easy. Get a bit of tear out there, as you can see, but it doesn't really matter with this. It's a softwood project, and what I was trying to achieve here was like a rustic chic look, rustic, that kind of vibe going off, which is ideal for this. This wood I've got here, as you know, I stored all my wood wrong and it all got warped and cut and all that kind of stuff, so I've got to do sort of small projects with it to get out of the way. But I've got an hardwood project lined up. Is it my next one or the one after? I'm not too sure. I just have to check my sheets. But my first sort of main hardwood project with that hardwood you see me using, what I bought, sorry. So it's still really hot here in the UK. We're having like another sort of little mini heat wave, and it's like where I'm out here, where my little work area is, it's absolutely red hot. I should just invest in, you know, one of them little fans and like blowers. So that this saw here just makes light use, light work of that, what I'm doing. Just watch your fingers. And now I'm just sort of freehanding my marks out, because this is all part of the rustic chic. Is that the look? I call it rustic, but you know, all the posh people call it rustic chic. So I'm not posh by any stretch of the imagination, but I might as well call it rustic chic, seeing as though that's what everybody else is calling it. I think that all these terms first come over from the sort of US and Canada, and then we sort of get everything, all these terms over here, like 6 months to 12 months after. Sort of like what you guys over there do, we sort of seem to sort of follow, but, you know. And more marking out. This thing at the minute, what everybody's doing here over here in the UK, baby showers and all this. I've never heard of such thing in my life, and apparently it's an American thing that's come over here. Am I right there, or what? Is baby showers, and what's the other one for people who get married? There's another one, I forget what it is beforehand. We call them like hen do's and stag do's and all that kind of stuff. Just rambling on a bit, aren't I? So I'm just going down the sort of depth of the actual forcing a bit here, and marking out that grid. It was not easy. No, sorry, I'm not marking. No, this is different. See, I'm getting confused even talking about it. This is for a different section of it. This is for like a little sort of box to sort of hold things in. I'm just making here. So I'm just putting me like signature sort of 3 holes as like the carry sort of section of it, the handle section. So guys, if you're new to the channel, let us know where you're from so I can say hello to you and welcome you properly. And I've got a thing what I want to try out with some other YouTubers. If you're watching other woodworkers, like a bit of a competition. So there may be, what, I don't know, 5 to 10 YouTube woodworkers who want a bit of a competition where we can sort of advertise it all over social media and on YouTube, or to give our subscribers some more really cool content and get them to know you as well as me, and vice versa. We all grow that way, and the main winners of it all are our subscribers who get to see some fantastic woodworking content. We can all build it together, small woodworking channels like mine. So if there's any of you guys out there that are watching my channel at the minute and you want to get involved in it, I've got a guy over on Instagram wants to do it, so I've got one, but we could do with about 10 really, and we could sort of like cross promote it, that kind of thing. So there's all the parts cut. Now it's sanding. This project is, like, when I say not easy, it was a lot of all fiddly bits like this. It was just because I know what I'm like. I didn't need to go to the sort of extremes I had to with the sanding, but I just thought I want to nail the look what I'm after. Like folk art, rustic chic, that kind of vibe going off. Like making it look very, very much handmade. Now that all them holes there, you can see what they are, the dominoes, can't you? So here's Stanley's pamper session coming. We have a lady that comes to the house that gives Stanley an haircut, gives him a bath, clips his toenails. But he's a bit reluctant to go today for some reason. He usually really enjoys it. He doesn't like the heat, Stanley, and you know, he just doesn't like it for some reason. If it's too hot or too cold, you know, you don't see him. So everything gets sanded down to 150 grit here. That's the grid. I said it was sort of like a bit of a nightmare to mark out, and here he is. Look at him. Look at him there. She's brilliant with animals, this lady. She's really, really brilliant what she does. She comes to your house, you know, no messing, gets the job done, and the dog loves her. So I'm just dipping this in the stain here. Now, Shelley's filming this little bit. She'd have stained this for me, but I just wanted to get what I wanted to get out, how I wanted to do it, and just see if this worked. So I was just trying different things with the stain. I know Shelley's a miles better stainer than me, and maybe I should have let her just do it, to be honest. She, off camera there, she's telling me, oh, you're putting too much stain on, you're putting too much stain on. And I know I am. It's get going everywhere. It's just one job I don't like doing. So yeah, if any of you guys are interested in the sort of collaboration videos, it'll help us all and help, well, not help, but give our subscribers more choice of smaller channels, that kind of thing, in the woodworking realm. Just drop me an email. The email link I'll pop below. And it'd be nice to hear from you. It'd be nice to hear from some other YouTubers as well, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just going in here, just screwing this together. I've put a bit of glue on there. The glue's not doing nothing. I just thought, I had in my head, like, just use it as a bit of a clamp thing. It didn't really work. You know, what was our idea is, because the wood's all cupped, and it was just a bit difficult in certain areas just to put it together and keep it all sort of level, if that makes sense to you. So I'm just wiping all that excess glue away. It weren't needed, and you know, I didn't need to glue this, to be honest. You can't see that there, but that's got a bad cup in it. There's a gap right in the middle. But for what this is for, it doesn't really matter. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if I've not already asked you. And you can now get me on Patreon if you want to further support the channel and hit the channel memberships, that kind of thing. But the main thing is you subscribe and you comment and your thumbs up thing, whatever it is. So I'm just rubbing everything over now with a 180 grit just to take everything back and just give it that sort of old, beat up sort of look. And again, I'm doing it with them pieces now. Now the reason for that is I just wanted to highlight the holes I drilled, which was an absolute nightmare to cut them in. I had like a countersink bit what I thought would be perfect for the holes, but you know, it worked, but I weren't 100% happy with it. So I'm just spraying everything over now with some lacquer. Just gets one coat front and back, nothing major. And it just pops out a little bit, as you can see there. Just get your mask on, well ventilated. And here he is, he's not happy with us, look. He's not happy there. He comes round, he gets like this from time to time when he don't get his own way or something. It's like having a child, it really, really is. So I'm just giving everything a rub on the brown paper just to make everything nice, slick and smooth, which it does. That's nice and smooth now. It just sort of like de-nibs it a little bit. It's weird, but it works. And there's just loads of little bits, loads and loads of little bits. You could look at the mess I made there with a stain all over. Luckily, I've not ruined me sort of little worktop underneath. And there it is, finished domino set in its own box, and a tic-tac-toe, I think you guys call it in the States, but we call it noughts and crosses. And it's just all out of them bits of scrap wood. Something to entertain you. Sometime if you go away and you've got your caravan or you know, your motorhome, and you want to take these little games away from your little gift ideas, you could buy, you could sell these on Etsy. Don't know how much you'd get for Etsy. Would it be sort of like worth making to sell? I don't really know. But as little gift ideas, fantastic really. And have I nailed that rustic look? Have I got that look right? What do you think? Let me know. I think I have, but you know, people interpret things different ways. So here's Mrs. Competition come out now. She's really competitive, is Shelley. And so we're just having a quick game of the noughts and crosses stroke tic-tac-toe, I think you call it in the States. Look at her thinking about everything. It's a game of noughts and crosses, and she's like, I'm going to win. She thought she was going to win there. No winners there. So let's have a quick go of the dominoes. So there's different interpretations to the rules for dominoes. I learned to play this with my granddad, who was Scottish. He was addicted to it as well. I've made these pieces slightly bigger as well. Obviously, you know, people that can not see properly and all that kind of stuff. Maybe. She'll try and cheat, trust me. She'll try and cheat here. And I've won, I've got the lowest number.
No. The lowest
I've won. She's a sore loser, trust me. Should have heard her excuses there saying, I haven't won, I haven't won. I've won. Bad loser. And here she is. With dog. He's coming round a bit now. So guys, thanks for watching, and on to the next one, and don't forget to comment. Bye for now.